Did you know we blink 4 million times a day? Olaf blurted out. Did you know wombats poop squares? Did you know donkeys sink by the middle of stone? Kristoff didn't mind that Olaf was full of facts, but his head was about to explode from all the talking, so he jumped in when Olaf took a breath. Did you know sleeping quietly on long journeys prevents insanity? Olaf thought about it. That doesn't sound true. Elsa, Anna, and Sven immediately agreed with Kristoff, nodding vigorously. It's true, said Anna. It's absolutely true, said Elsa. Wrong, said Sven. The snowman shrugged. Well, that is unanimous, but I'll look it up when I get home. He lay back in the hay and watched as Elsa created an ice blanket for him. She placed it over him, making sure it was completely covered. Then she kissed him on his forehead. Good night, she said, after tucking the blanket under his chin. Olaf finally went to sleep. Elsa began to yawn when she saw Olaf snuggled in so closely. It had been a long night for everyone. She pulled her mother's scarf out of Anna's bag and wrapped it around her shoulders. Then she nestled down in the hay and drifted off to sleep next to her friend. Anna took the opportunity to climb from the back of the wagon up to the front bench to sit with Kristoff. They're both asleep, she reported. She straightened her hair, straightened her clothes, pulled hay from her hair, and checked to make sure her breath smelled fresh. So, what do you want to do? She snuggled up against him. Kristoff grinned. I can think of something, he said, tossing the reins to Sven before digging in his pocket. Sven, keep us steady, will ya? Sven's gait changed to a romantic little prance as he wanted his support. Anna smiled, closing her eyes, and pursed her lips together and leaned into Kristoff for a kiss. But Kristoff was so nervous, he missed her cue. Anna? He cleared his throat and tried again. Anna, remember our first trip like this when I said you have to be crazy to marry a man you just met? Anna's eyes widened and she scooted far enough down the front bench that Marshmallow could have sat between them. Wait, what? She asked. Crazy? You didn't say I was crazy. Do you think I'm crazy? No, I did. You were, he tried to explain, but stopped short as Sven's warning grunt. Krista wanted to save the moment to bring it back on course. He grimaced up again. Not crazy, clearly, said dramatically. Just naive. But apparently being naive was more offensive to Anna. She crossed her arms over her chest, leaned back to the seat, and gave Kristoff a long look, feeling confused. Kristoff glanced at Sven, who was shaking his head in dismay. Kristoff scrambled for words to dig himself out of the ditch he had tumbled into. Not naive, just new to love, like I was. And when you're new, you're bound to get it wrong, he finished with confidence. But that confidence quickly deflated. You're saying I'm wrong for you? Anna asked, one eyebrow raised. What? Kristoff said in alarm. No. He took a breath to gather his thoughts. I'm not saying you're wrong or crazy. I'm saying that it's Anna and Kristoff were so intent on their conversation that neither saw Elsa and weak and sit straight up, her expression serious as she looked around searching for something. Kristoff, stop, she said. He reached for the reins and pulled on them as he spun to bring the wagon to a halt. Good idea, he mumbled, knowing he had botched his chance to ask Anna to marry him again. I hear it. I hear the voice, Elsa said firmly. You do? Anna asked, her attention now on her sister. Olaf, wake up. Elsa jumped out of the wagon and rushed over to a small rise at the edge of the road. What she saw overwhelmed her with emotion. The others joined her and gasped in awe what lay before them.